So I'm around 12 to 13 years old. So it's quite a long, like, ages ago, pretty much. I'm 19 now, for reference. So this is when I was 12, 13. And it took me, like, so long to do this one thing. So initially, it started off, I had, like, a crush on this girl in my class. And I found out through her friends and everything that they literally came up to me and told me, if you ask her out, she's going to say yes because she likes you. And they were kind of nudging me to, like, ask her out and go on a date. And mind you all, I didn't even kiss a girl. I never went on a date with a girl. I knew how to talk to a girl, like, when I was younger. I didn't even know, like, kind of what sex was. So my mind is racing. It's like overthinking, over analyzing everything in that brain. And I remember it took me so long to ask her out. I think it was like 2, 3 days because I was gonna ask her out that one day, but her friend's like, "Don't ask her out today. Like, don't do it." Like, she's super nervous. She's like shaking and shit because I told her you're gonna ask her out. And then I just remember we were all sitting on this hill, basically our whole class, and like the whole class was like we were just sitting there, kind of together, and the whole class was like initiating and like saying like, "Are you guys gonna go out?" All this shit, which does not help. But I remember going home that day, and I was like, "Tomorrow's the day that I'm gonna ask her out." I could not sleep. I was so fucking nervous, and I was like, "What?" Just like asking, like talking to a woman. Like now it'd be like so easy, like, "Oh, you want to go? Like, let's go out." It wouldn't be difficult. But back then, I was stressing. I was so nervous. I couldn't sleep. I remember I had so much butterflies in my stomach. And eventually, we go on this like it was like this class trip to the beach and something. And we get back, and she's like lying there in the courtyard with her friend, chatting. And then I'm talking to my friend, and I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta do this." Like, like I've been putting this off for ages. I'm just gonna go do this. So I walk to a friend. Her friend like looks at me, leaves because she knew what I was doing there. And I was like, "Fuck, what did I say?" I don't even know. Probably something like, "Oh, do you want to go watch a movie or some bullshit like that in the weekend or something?" And she was like, "Is this a date?" And I was like, "No." And she looked at me when I said that with the biggest grin, the biggest smile. She's like, "Yeah, yeah, I want to go." And then I was like, "Cool, okay, I'll text you." And then I left, and I'm like to my friend, "Yo, bro, like finally, fuck yeah, it worked." And the moral of this story is, it took so fucking long, so much energy, so much stressing, so much bullshit just to ask out a girl to go on some stupid little date when I was like 13 years old. Which, a matter of fact, that it was fucked. It was like, yeah, it was a kind of a date. I'm not gonna go down there, but like when I say this, so many guys stress about this, and I don't just mean about women. I don't just mean you're overthinking, over analyzing about this situation with women. It's about whole life, like your whole life that we're talking here, bro. The more I grew up, like the older I got, the more I realized it's so pointless thinking about some action, like overthinking, over analyzing everything that's gonna happen. It's so pointless. And I actually started to take much more action. I was I remember there was a time where I just started fucking doing things the moment I thought of them instead of thinking, procrastinating, and just like moving it on. Or instead of saying, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow." Yeah, no, I'll just do it tomorrow. Because like we all know, tomorrow never comes. It's that riddle. What's one thing, some bullshit like, what's tomorrow but never comes, and it's tomorrow or some shit. I probably fucking butchered that, but whatever. You always say tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. There is no like tomorrow. It's not like I'm gonna do this on the 20th, and the 20th comes, and you're like, "Oh fuck, I said on the 20th, I'm gonna do it on the 20th." People just say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow." Or maybe I'm gonna do it. "Oh, I'm thinking about it." Do you want to be a pilot? Oh, look, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Fuck, you've been thinking about it for 3 years on this like intersection trying to go left or right. You pull up to an intersection, all right? And there's right and there's left. It's a T intersection in your car, all right? You don't know which way to go. And you're like, fuck. All right, I'm just going to hook a left. You start traveling down the left side. Oh, this is not the way. Do a U-turn and go the other way. What you're not going to do is stand at the intersection, pull out a chair from the back, and just think, where do I go? Do I go left or do I go right? And you sit there for 5 months straight. That's what you're not going to do. So when I started implement this rule is just take action, just do the thing, bro. I started succeeding more in life. And the thing is, you know that you're doing right is someone in my life, they kept telling me, oh my gosh, Sean, you got to slow down. You're doing so fast. Like you got this thought in your brain and now you're just doing it instantly. Like calm down, man, relax. You want this from people. Look, the best example I'm going to give to you, over like my whole life, I wanted a motorbike. I just wanted a motorbike. I just wanted it so bad, and I never got to it. And I was like, one day I'll get a motorbike. Now, not too long ago, I was like, stuff's happening. I got to get rid of my car. Maybe. Oh, I didn't have to, but I was like, I kind of took it as like an excuse. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't really need my car. So I thought of this. I put my car on the market that same day. 2 days later, it got sold. So I sold my car. I'm going to get my driver's license for my motorbike. And because I've got my driver's license and a motorcycle license. And then I'm going to buy a motorbike. So it's an action. It's in flow. This stuff's happening. I thought about it. I took action. It's happening. A couple of weeks down the line, I'm going to have a motorbike. And I'm going to show a picture here for credibility. So, my brother, when you want to succeed in life, because we all really do, you got to start taking action and taking action instantly. Don't say, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. Go to the gym now. Go to the gym right now. Because the more you start doing these things, or you start doing it now, not tomorrow, you're going to build this discipline in your brain. Instead of like putting it away, you're going to do it right now. You're not going to put that shit away. You're going to do it now. Because like, look, you make decisions, you make fast decisions. I'm not saying like, go buy a house right now, go buy a Ferrari right now, right? I'm saying you make a decision and instead of thinking about it, look, the worst thing that can happen is you lose, right? At least you tried, but you lost. You learned something, you lost. If you pick yourself back up and do that again and again and again until you win, that shows so much better than when you fucking try something. Oh, it just didn't work out, so I quit. Oh, I tried this business model, it didn't work out, so I quit. Instead of putting effort into it. Do you think successful millionaires, like fucking succeed because they just got lucky by one thing they tried? Of course not. Like the business I'm running is I'm doing property maintenance on this YouTube. I'm not just going to give up on this. It takes time. I've had some setbacks on my other business and I was like, some shit where I didn't make money. Was I going to stop there? No, I kept going. There's this barrier that you have to break through, open the fucking gates, walk through it, and that's where all the winners are. And that's where you want to be. Never fucking give up, and don't let people tell you shit you can't do, because you can do so much more than you think. I'll catch you in the next one, brother. Peace out, my G.